Okay, we're there. Hello, this is a test. Can you guys hear me? Is anybody in the chat? I'm gonna say hello. Hello. One sec. I gotta take out the chat. Why did it go like that? Okay. How is this? How does the screen look for you guys? Is it very squinty? Is it squarey at all? I know we had that problem, but hopefully that shouldn't be the case. Hey man, how you doing, Fred? I don't know if I can do Golden Eagles match. Unfortunately, we're going to do the Cup semifinals. So unfortunately, I don't think I can do so. But I hope you've been okay today, man. I'm a bit nervous, not gonna lie. It is the Cup match. I'm actually really nervous. Actually, I'm pretty nervous. But I'm really excited. This is right before the final itself, which is probably most nerve-wracking. If I was a soccer player or a football player, I would not be having fun. I remember when I played on my high school team, I got so nervous before every single game. It was not fun. We're going to go ahead and ping the teams. Norfolk versus FC Leyenda. I'm really excited about this game. Whoops. Soccer, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I've been living in the US for a long time. You'll have to forgive me. Sometimes I commit grievances, but you're gonna have to deal with that. I'm so sorry. But Sam, I know you're in the chat. Is it squinty at all, the stream? If it's squinty, please let me know. I definitely don't want it to be squinty. I think the audio's okay. Yes, it is. Okay. But yeah, I think it looks okay. Hopefully. It's fine, I guess. Are you sure about it? Do you think it's a rectangle? Okay. If I here, I'm gonna go on the actual page on Twitch very briefly. So apologies if things get really disgusting in terms of frames. But let's see. Oh, gross, I can hear myself in the feedback. Disgusting. Okay, it looks squarey. Not squarey like it was before. I kind of prefer this compared to the widescreen, but again, that's my preference. It's up to you guys, really. But yeah, it looks okay. It's definitely not squarey, so this is good. I was really peeved by that. I'm a bit quiet, really. I think it's okay. Mine's peaking right below yellow, so I think it's okay. I think you might have your volume turned down. But anyways, I think we're gonna keep, let's see, I'm gonna see what anybody has to say. I've messaged, I've sent, I've pinged the teams. Norfolk, Leyenda. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna get started here. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, ooh, I really should have shaken the jitters, but this is the semifinals match. Norfolk County, team from America versus FC Leyenda. FC Leyenda have been doing all right, as Norfolk County have as well. The winner of this encounter goes to the final and will face either the Rovers or the Griffins. But yeah, no time wasted. Let's see who the winner is going to be. Oh, we don't want that. Sorry, just doing some switches here. I'm a bit frantic. I apologize. Okay. Oh gosh. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. The chat is being kind of a douche right now. I want to make sure I have it pulled up so I can see you guys' comments. How do I... Alright. Okay. I don't know why I keep saying that we're not alright. Come on, chat. Don't be a douche. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, whatever. We'll just make do. Okay. Alright. Okay. So guys, this is just gonna jump straight into the match. So it was a bit of a headache trying to make sure that the teams played each other in the cup finals. So I'm a bit of at a wonky setup here. So, but yeah, these are the lineups. We'll see them many times before the match actually starts. But hold on. This is going great. Hold on 1 second, guys. There was a new signing on the team for Norfolk, but he's not in the roster. So I'm going to go ahead and restart it just to be safe. Wow, this is just the greatest start, isn't it? Ay, ay, ay. At least this will give some time for other people to join. But yeah, so there's been a lot of new signings. It's been a bit chaotic, not gonna lie, in terms of getting all the new people in. We've had I think 1 or 2 new signings recently for Norfolk, and we've had I think 1 new signing for Leyenda, which is Ai Hayasaka. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. So yeah, and the 2 new signings for Norfolk is a defender, Daniel Larson, who signed the previous match day, and then the one who just signed today, Louis Hansel. Those two new players are going to be. Oh, you're not in there again. The Leyenda. Oh, I see. I see. Never mind. Scratch that. There is a new signing, Hansel, but the head coach didn't let me know if he was going to be in the starting lineup, so I've just put him on the bench for today. So yeah, I was freaking myself out. I'm sorry, guys. I've already made this longer than it needs to be. So let's just go ahead and get started. Norfolk County, FC Leyenda, faced themselves in an absolute crunch match, I think. This is probably one of the most... Oh, yeah, by the way, we're not playing at the VPESA arena. We're playing in actual stadiums for the cup. Thought that'd be kind of cool. But they'll be playing at Delle Alpi, which I think is the stadium for Italy, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm really excited about this match. Also nervous, but I think that's from the stream, not the actual game. There's Daniel Larson. It's a very nervy game for everybody, I think. Those are our lineups. Larson is going to be commanding that 3 back line. As with Hayasaka, they'll be playing in the left, I think. We'll be having Pierre Enume as referee. Don't know that guy, but there you go. But yeah, let's get started. Oh. But before we do that, so sorry to keep teasing you guys. But before we do that, I need to actually make sure that the computer plays the game, not me. Aha. This was the only way that I could make sure that both teams played with their actual tactics. A bit of a, aha, there we go. A bit of a bummer. Also, tons of hard work. But yeah, let's get this game started. No time wasted. By the end of this match, we'll have a finalist. Whether it will be the American team or the Spanish team is something we're going to find out. Dimitra with an early probing run here. Brought down. Larson is going to take it. This is, I think, a pretty evenly matched game. It's a pretty evenly matched game. Both teams are roughly in the same location on the table. Whereas in the other one, it's going to be a real battle, I think, because it'll be Griffins who are coming from the bottom up to the Rovers who have been maintaining themselves up top. But yeah, let's see. We'll see what this game has to offer. It should be an interesting matchup. I'm really excited to see how the new prospects do. Keep in mind we have Daniel Larson, we have Hansel on the bench for Norfolk, and we have Hayasaka on the defense. The first defender to sign for Leyenda. It's a good sign. Sort of get that defense bolstered up. Norfolk have been dominating thus far. We'll see if they can make any of these plays come to fruition. Referee's going to call a foul. I'm not sure about that one, but Pinto is going to take it. It's a good piece of pass to see Osborne. Everyone's going to run in slow motion. Santos tried to get a shot, but he couldn't. In case you guys aren't familiar, this match, if it ends as a tie in 90 minutes, it'll go to extra time, each half being 15 minutes long in game, not in real life. And if it's still tied, then we'll go to penalties. I'm sure everybody loves penalties. I know I do. I don't. I really don't. It's a nice summer day by the looks of it. It's a nice summer day in Italy. Santos is going to get an early warning by the ref. Dimitra to take it. 10 minutes already in this match. Fernandez with a looping ball in. Leyenda players seem to have taken a tumble there. Francos has a looping ball and Fernandez is on the end of it. It's a bit of a struggle at the moment. Both teams have had opportunities. Pinto. Still Pinto. Pinto with some space here. He's going to have a strike. Surely. That's well cut out by, I think that was Hayasaka, if I'm not mistaken. Hayasaka already pulling a big tackle for the Leyenda team. A dangerous attack by Pinto. Had the look of a goal, but actually I don't think it was Hayasaka. I think it was Regner, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're both blondes. I'm getting them confused. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was Regner who did that. It's a good pass. Dimitra, who sees Franco. Dimitra fighting it. It's going to be a foul. I think he went down a bit easy. Hello, TP Games. Remind me of your player if they are playing today so we can cheer them on. But Chess, it's a good pass to see Fernandez. Fernandez surely is going to have a strike. It's a brilliant save by Wilson. He saved it with his stomach somehow. Fernandez maybe should have done a bit better, but Leyenda strike first. And it's still Chess. You see Dimitra. Dimitra's going to have a strike. It's bobbled a little bit, and I think it's going to go in. It's not. It's off of the post somehow. Oh, dear. Wilson. I swear I thought that was going in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Dimitra. He could have had his first goal of the entire season there. What a way that would have been to score, but a bit unlucky, I'm afraid. It is there, though. Leyenda are pulling in the fight. Norfolk struggling just a bit. They're winning it back. Good stuff from the Swedish man. Leyenda have been beasting right now in the attack. Fernandez is going to pick it up. It's going to be a cross in. We're going to have a corner. I can sense a goal here. Chess with the corner. The ref, Daniel Larson, goes down a bit easy there. Wilson, some big saves early in this first half. No, it was not a pen. Larson went down a bit easy, I must say, but the ref counted it as a foul. Nathan Hawkins with the ball. It's going to go out for a throw in. Hawkins has been particularly good, I think, this season. We'll see if he can sort of replicate that same essence in this cup tie here. It's a good tackle by Dimitra, I think. Yes, it is. These are both teams I think that I could see maybe going to the final. We'll see if that idea changes. That's a good dribble there by Fernandez to skeet him away. Who's in the middle? Another foul. Oh, ref. Oh, ref. Speaking of Dimitra, he has the ball here. He's been pretty good these last few games. It's a ball into Chess. Nobody's there. Chess maybe. Wilson is going to pick it up. Nervy stuff from the Norfolk defense in this first half. Leyenda, I think a bit unlucky not to have scored yet. Fernandez, that's a foul. Craney commits a foul on Fernandez. Gonzalez to take it. Dimitra wins it back. That's a good tackle. Dimitra's got some space here. He's gonna have a strike. It's another save by the goalkeeper. Oh my goodness. I think Norfolk are just barely hanging on. If Wilson wasn't in form today, I think this match would have already been done and dusted by now. Good recovery by Hayasaka. Dimitra. It's a probing run to Chess. I don't think he's going to get to it. Norfolk giving it their shot here. They've quieted down a bit. It seems like the Leyenda offense has sort of shaken them up, I would say. I must say this team is starting to shape up very nicely, Leyenda. Fernandez has been pretty deadly today on the left wing. Everyone's going to run in slow-mo. Referee wanted to call an advantage, but it is a foul. We've got some 10 minutes left of this first half. Dwayne sends a ball in. Wegner. He cuts in. It's a poor pass, I'm afraid. They're not out of it just yet, though. Fernandez does win it back. Fernandez playing the game of his life today. It's going to be a cross in. We're going to switch the play. It's always a good idea, I think. It's a good interception by Dwayne there. That defensive midfield position seems to be his sweet spot. Dimitra outmuscles his way through. He's going to keep pushing forward. Surely he might have a cross or something. It's blocked, and it is going to be out for a corner. But never mind. Dimitra keeps it in possession. Tripped up. They're there. They are there. They just need to have that one powerful shot that just defies gravity. Dimitra has some good space here. Good pass by Chess. I think that was Chess. And cleared again. We're just about approaching the end of this first half. It's out for a goal kick. Yes, it is. A bit unlucky there to concede for a goal kick. They had some good momentum there. It's a good tackle by Chess. Good tackle, that is. And for a striker as well. It's a good chip pass. We'll see Fernandez. Fernandez has some space here. He's going to have a strike. Baptiste is on it again. Baptiste and Fernandez having a good battle. Good skirmish on that left area. Still Regner. Dwayne. Dimitra still dribbling. This is good here. We got 1 minute left. Almost a great pass though. Good attempt. Chess has a header, and I think Wilson does something questionable. He kind of taps it out like a volleyball. It's a header. Dimitra almost had a header, but he missed it completely. It's still here, and it's going out for a goal kick. Oh my goodness. I am so nervous for this first half. Leyenda should have had a goal by now. They really should have. Wilson, in some aspects, being an absolute brick wall, and in some other aspects has just been very questionable. We'll take a look at the replays here. Chess had a brilliant move there to see Fernandez. What's save number 1 by Wilson. That was like a fake shot or something by Dimitra. But yet another save by Wilson. Really? Just those two? Come on, game. There are so many worthy highlights. But you guys get the idea. It's been the Leyenda story this first half. Norfolk County not really packing much in, but we'll see what the second half has to offer, which may be the only moment that these teams might have to sort out a winner in regular time. Hayasaka had a bursting run there. Very interesting. Now she's going to have to run all the way back. I could have sworn Franco got a hold of the ball there, but the ref doesn't agree. Cruz. Franco. I've been really impressed by this Leyenda team so far. Apart from a few fouls, they've been really solid. As for Norfolk, they have had glimpses of energy, but they haven't been able to consolidate any plays. We'll see if I eat my words here. All the way back to Martic. Hayasaka having a solid debut, I'd say, today. Dimitra's on the wing. Sees Chess. Tom Price is very far back. Regner winning that battle again. Regner has been really good today as well. All of Leyenda has been pretty solid. Even the bot players are even the bot players are kind of doing their part. All right, yeah, just as I said that, of course. Bit of a late tackle by Franco, but Cruz is still on it. Cruz has a ball in. Who's in the middle? Omar Santos. It's a good interception by Dwayne. Crisis averted, maybe. It is. Oh, really hard to get past that. Demetrio was just surrounded by Norfolk, the Norfolk opposition. We're going to have some subs. We'll see who's coming off. Chess is coming off, and we are going to have Hansel's debut here. Big ups to Hansel. Chess has been taken off, though. Really interesting, because Chess has been the motor, I'd say, in that offensive play. With good 1-2s and holding up the play. But Ruben is taking his place, who does have a goal to his name. Dwayne wins it back. This is a big mistake by the Norfolk players. It's going to have a shot and it's wide. Dwayne. I think that's his first shot of the game. Just wide. Leyenda have just been coming in for the attack. Left, right, and center. Another foul, and the ref is going to have a word. It'll be a warning, I'm sure. Yes, it is. On Del Franco. Be a bit slow. Everybody's at once. It's a strike from way out, but I don't think it has any danger on it. Martic does get to it. Oh, all right, ref. This ref has been very interesting today. I don't know if the Leyenda players are just being really aggressive, but I'm not sure. We do have two subs now, I think, used by both teams. I think, where's Hansel? I think he's on the right wing there. Nope, my mistake. That's him right there, battling it with Dimitra. Hey, Kana, how's it going, man? The Rovers match will start after this one. We'll have to find a winner, though, before we get to that. Tom Price is a good dribble here. It's another brilliant interception by Regner. It's a good tackle by Pinto, though. Pinto with some space. Again, Regner is on it. Danger isn't gone. Regner has been really good as well. Pinto. Who's on it? Nobody. It's cleared. There's a corner. 65 minutes. There was a Norfolk player on the ground. It's a bit nervy here, Hector. Yeah, I've updated everything. Everything should be good to go from last updates. Of course, I haven't checked anything since the stream started, so. Finds Dimitra. Might be a bit tired, I think, now from all the running he's done up and down the wing. Excuse me. Ooh, that was a bit dangerous there. Larson, I think. Dwayne does win it back. Ruben is here. Let's see what Ruben can do. failed tackle, but Hansel is on it. But it's won back by Ruben. Never mind. very, very back and forth. I think fatigue is starting to set in, which may be a problem, considering extra time is in play here. We are going to have some more subs. Dimitra is coming off. Really good performance from him today. Cruz for Norfolk as well. Let's see what happens. Hansel, some good dribbling. Martic, somebody followed. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Very interesting stuff here. Martic, who is playing as goalkeeper, has been switched for that right wing. I think what they've done is they've sort of put a player with lots of stamina there. I don't know. I can't really control the subs. I'm sorry, really sorry about that. So it might make bizarre changes like that, but it really shouldn't affect anything. It really shouldn't affect much of the gameplay. But yeah, Hansel, who has been subbed on. We are approaching some 17 minutes left of this game. In regular time, that is. We might go into extra time, but you never know what can happen. There's still a fair bit of game left to play. Leyenda definitely being closer to that one goal than Norfolk is. Martic, very interesting. I'm really interested to see how Martic does up front. He's out-muscled by Hansel. Good vision there from Nano. Regner has been so good today. I think you guys will agree with me on that, but he's been just so crucial. Leyenda conceding yet another foul. Amar Santos is a brilliant chip pass. Unfortunately, nobody was on the end of it. Rodriguez in net now, he is a goalkeeper, so no worry there. Hawkins from a shot from way out, just over the bar. That probably gave a few of the Leyenda fans a bit of a heart attack. That was really close. But yeah, I'm glad you're here, Kano. I'm glad you're here, man. Let's hope that these two games can prove to be very entertaining. It's one back by Dwayne. Pedro. He's going to push up maybe. Yeah, I could have sworn that was going in. I could already see it going in off of a rebound, but somehow it just didn't. I don't know how, but we've conceded goals like that. At least we've conceded goals like that in the league. Just kind of bobbled it. They are 18-year-olds though, so you gotta cut them some slack. Good piece of vision there. Adam. Good defense once again. Both teams going out on an attack. The ref is going to have a word with the Norfolk players. It's going to be a yellow card for Adam. Not going to lie, the ref has made some questionable calls today. Honestly, man, I might disagree, Kane. I think Leyenda have been pretty good this game. Other games, maybe not so much, but this game definitely. So um, it maybe has quieted down a bit, but I think that's due to fatigue. But they definitely were packing in their punches. If you were here the first 30 minutes, man, wow, you would have, yeah, wow. That was just, I was just almost on the edge of my seat. I was ready to see Leyenda go up as winners. I'm really surprised they didn't. Norfolk on the attack here. We do have 5 minutes left. Adams going to have a strike from way out. That's never going near the goal. Norfolk forced to take shots from far away because their defense is just impenetrable. They haven't been able to, very few chances, I'd say, where they've been able to get past. Martic. I just love seeing a goalkeeper playing up top. Franco's going to have a strike as well. It's always going wide. Oh man, my head is hurting. This has been a high octane game. I don't know if it's just me, but wow. Yeah, they do have really good passing. They seem to have good understanding between each other. But I must say, Regner has been phenomenal today. Well, maybe except from that pass, but phenomenal today. Just always cutting out all attacks possible. He's always there. Just really deadly on that left center side. On the other hand, the other team, I think Hawkins has been pretty solid. He has been solid this season. Larsen as well has been pretty good. But yeah, lads, it looks like it's going to end at in regular time. It is. It's the end of regulatory time. We're going into extra time. I hate extra time so much, and penalties for that matter. We can take a look at the highlights here. Chess was so good this game as well. It's a bit unfortunate he had to get subbed off. But he was just like clockwork between Dimitra and Fernandez. I think we can all agree on that. Dimitra there could have scored. Wilson being extremely good, but also a bit shaky at the same time. Dwayne, maybe a bit of a curl on that would have resulted in an exquisite goal, but it was just wide. I think this is Hawkins' attempt from long distance, which was really close, I must say. What the confidence you need to have a strike from that long, and oh my gosh, from that angle, it looked like it was going in. This is the foul, I think. It is the booking, Adams booking. I will clarify though that there is another Adam in this game, so we'll have to make that distinction. Ryan Adam, who was signed for the Eagles. But yeah, let's go into extra time. I don't know if you guys are ready. I am. Let's get cooking. We're off. Each half will have 15. Each match will have 15 minutes in game. If it's still tied in extra time, then we go to the lovely penalties or dreadful penalties. Man, if you're stressed, I think I'll just call you Cher. But Cher, if you're stressed for this game, I don't even want to imagine how stressed you'll be for the Griffins game. I love cup games. Ruben, this is good here. He's a bit tripped up. It is a foul. It's a dangerous position. Hector is going to be the one to take it. unfortunately is going off. Both free kick takers, Demitra and Chess, have come off. So it is going to default now to the computer, I guess, the AI. Martic, honestly been pretty good. Hey, coach. Oh, this is good. Nano. Nano's going to have a strike. It's another brilliant save by Wilson. Nano still has the ball, though. It's a pass. Unfortunately, it was right at Larson. Oh, it's still won it here. Martic. Ruben with some space. Ruben's going to have a strike. And it's just wide. Leyenda have been so tantalizingly close to a goal, but they just haven't been able to get it on target. Oh, geez. I'm more nervous than for an exam. It's a foul. Very foul happy this ref is. Nobody's there. Picked up by Wilson. The red-headed goalkeeper from Ireland. It might get a bit sloppy now. I mean, I think all teams have used up their subs, so we'll see some pretty exhausted players there. So please excuse for that, but I think we'll still have a game here nonetheless. I didn't see the foul in that. Neither did Martic. Poor guy has sacrificed his goalie opportunity to play up front and is still conceding fouls. Even though technically he should be the most wise of them all, considering he is a goalkeeper. It's a foul. Oh gosh, Dwayne was really upset with that. We've got just about 6 minutes left in this first half of extra time. Nano has been pretty good as well on the left side. He's replaced Fernandez very well. He's being pressured by Santos. Try to play. 4 minutes left here. Gonzalez. Good win by Martic there. It's a foul. Yes, it is. I should be the ref, not this man. Hector. He's going to take it. We'll see what he does. Nano has a header. It's wide. We've got 2 minutes left here. I don't think anybody will get a goal in this first half of extra time. The ref calls a foul there. Pinto on the end of it. He's going to have a strike. It's a bit bobbled by Martic, but a good save nonetheless. Or, excuse me, Rodriguez. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm used to seeing Martic there. But it's Rodriguez now. I haven't called his name at all this season. But yeah, a bit shaky hands from Rodriguez, but he managed to collect it. But Norfolk are here. Tom Price. It's a good pass there. Pinto with a lot of space. He's going to have a strike. It's a... Whoa, my goodness. What a world-class save that was by Rodriguez. I could have sworn that was going in. Rodriguez saves the day. a shot that I thought was going in. There he is, the man. An electric fingertip save by the goalkeeper, the substitute goalkeeper. All right, boys and girls and people, everybody in between. This is the last gasp of regular time. If both teams aren't able to separate themselves, it'll have to come to penalties. An offside position, I think, by Ruben. He might have been knocked offside. A bit unfortunate. Ruben kind of deflected it with his hip or something. Impressive defensive work nonetheless. Hansel here. Tom Price. Leyenda have left a bit of open space here. Santos is closing in. He's going to have a strike from way out. It's just over the bar once again. Norfolk are incredibly deadly from long range if they could just get some of those on target. But we saw a strike earlier from Nathan Hawkins that looked just like that one. Nano. Very slow, unfortunately. Tom Price has won it back in stellar fashion. We're just about approaching 10 minutes left of this extra time. Tom Price still going unchallenged. Good by Del Franco there to take it away and stop the attack in its tracks. Honestly, I'd like this match to go to penalties because both teams have been pretty good. I'd like to see both teams go to the finals. This would have been a great match for the finals, I think, but unfortunately, football, I said it, not soccer. Football is cruel like that sometimes. Martic with the foul. Martic collects it. Regner. I think if anybody deserves man of the match, I think it's Regner today. It's a good pass. Ruben is with some space here. Oh, just a bit too much. A bit shaky from the defense. That's a bit of a shove from Nano on Larson without the referee looking. A bit of a hot tempers are flaring. Hansel with the ball, new signing of just 3 hours ago, has been putting an impressive performance. That's a foul. It is. And I think this match will go to extra time. It's going to be a card for Hansel. A bit unfortunate to receive that yellow card, I think. Yes, sir. It's still 0-0. It's been an absolute cracker of a match, dude. Let me tell you, both teams have been just really exciting to watch. Maybe we should just do cup matches instead of league matches. Larson with the ball. Speaking of conversation of what you guys are talking about, um, depending on how many players come in, if we start to get a lot of players at once, I was thinking about maybe implementing like a draft system or something where you can select from a pool of players how many players you want. Um, I think that might be a better system, but let me know your thoughts. Still, definitely lots of work to do, but we can do it. So this is a good pass here. It's a bit of a foot race. Tom Price, Ai Hayasaka has been pretty solid for the defense, and I think this match will go to penalties. No added time. I will let you guys know that penalties go by super fast. It'll be done before you even know it, so I want to make sure you pay close attention. Martic. And that's going to be it. The end of the 120 minutes. Neither team could separate themselves. We're going to have to decide this match in penalties. I'm going to wait a bit. All right, boys. In just about a minute's time, we'll know who the winner is. PK order is not determined by the coach. I think it's used regarding a system, like a variety of skills. So like shot accuracy, shot placement, also mentality. A player who's really good but maybe is a bit shaky in front of everybody else when it's the deciding penalty might have a bit of trouble, but we only have one winner here, boys. We only have one winner. Check that out. 19 fouls by Leyenda. Wow. In true fashion, like a Spanish team, just extremely fast and pressing. But yeah, penalties, only one winner. We'll see who goes to the finals. First up, we have Tom Price. It's right down the middle. Good collected penalty, Ruben. He's going to have a strike and it's hit the bar. Oh dear. It struck the upright. Denny Pinto to put Norfolk at an advantage. He does. It's 2-0. Nano. A strike and it's saved by Wilson. Norfolk could end this penalty shootout right now. Adam. Okay, Leyenda have to score this one if they want to stay in it. It's going to be Martic. And he has a strike. It's a brilliant struck penalty. Lamar Santos with the chance to win it for Norfolk here. He's going to have a strike. And it's in. Norfolk are going to the finals. Leyenda players are absolutely gutted. I can 100% empathize with that. They were just absolutely, completely on it. Norfolk run out the winners of this penalty shootout. A 4-1 victory on penalties. This game really could have gone any way. Penalties are a lottery, but this is a performance that I think both teams really should be happy with themselves. That this shows winner mentality. I'd say both teams. Really, just a spectacular game. One of probably the best game this season. A bit gutted for Leyenda to not be able to go to the finals because they were just so close. On another day, in another universe, they could have, pulled one out and scored. All these opportunities here. But it had to come to a lottery. And Norfolk come out the victors. I told you guys we could only have one winner. I'm really sorry that, we couldn't just have both teams get along and just have fun and be nice and have fun with each other. But no, we can only have one winner. That's the cruelty of the game, I'm afraid. But like I say, a commendable performance by both teams. Really, a commendable performance. Really good stuff from both teams. But that'll do it, lads. One down, one to go. I'm going to write down these stats. Man of the match for me has to be this man right here, Regner. Man was absolutely solid in keeping Leyenda in it, just constantly hunting down every ball he got. Was on it. Look at that distance. I mean, really, Regner, I think, deserves it. Some other players worth mentioning. Hawkins, Santos maybe. Hansold had a really good sub-performance. Hayasaka, really good. As a debut, I must say, a debut performance. Really good. Del Franco, Dwayne, Regner, Demitra. Chess as well. Chess was really good today. But I think I'm going to give it to Regner. What do you guys think? Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot of notifications on my Discord. But yeah, I'll check Dimitra's stats. Norfolk win on penalties. Are the penalties stats on here? Let me see. Because I was thinking maybe I could write down who scored what. No, I don't think they're not, unfortunately. Oh well, it'll live on in our memories. But yeah, let's check some stats here. Who are people requesting? Demitra. Yeah, Demitra, dude, I'm really gutted for Demitra, especially. Dude really should have had a goal, maybe two in this game. I mean, yeah, look at that. He was all over the pitch today. 188 meters, considering average is about 100. Nearly twice that. It's a warrior right there. Not very clinical on passing, but he is a winger. 2 shots, 2 goals. Or, excuse me, 2 shots, both on target. Let's check Chess's stats. Chess, I think, despite what the stats say, he was really good as well. Sort of providing that link up between both wingers. Really good stuff from Chess. But I think man of the match is going to be Regner. Dude was just everywhere. But yeah, Norfolk won. But dude, not gonna put FOMO on people, but dude, it was so good. It was such an exciting match. I really wish you were here from the start. Not trying to put fear of missing out on people, but it really was a cracking game on penalties. Man of the match, Oscar Regner. Sam, are you in the chat? Are you in the chat, Sam? If you're there, we can call now, so you can come along for the second match. Because I was going to have Sam on for this match, but we kind of figured since his team is playing, it would be a bit of a conflict of interest. So I decided to take this first one, and then we'll come together for this second one. But yeah, I think this match, both teams really did just a fantastic job. I think this is the peak of their performances so far. But yeah, Here we go. Next match. We have one down, one to go. Rovers cruising at the top. Griffins were languishing at the bottom, but now are starting to come up on the rise. We'll see. I better save. This is a really important idea. I should save. I don't want anything like anything bad to happen. But yeah, if you're any Leyenda players or Norfolk players, pat on the backs. Applause is all around for you guys. Really just a marvelous performance from everybody. But yeah, we'll see if this match has the excitement of the other match. I'd be really happy if it did. Two exciting matches on a Tuesday night or afternoon or Wednesday morning, depending on where you are in the world. I'm going to go ahead and ping both teams. Sporting Rovers, Reykjavík. All right. I've pinged both teams. I'm going to give it a moment for people to come to the whatchamacallit. Ah, gosh, I'm sorry. My brain is mush. I am feeling a bit sick as well. I don't know what I have, but I think I'm just regularly under the weather. So yelling around doesn't really help. But I've been really excited. I think it'll send me to the uniform page. Yes, it will. Both home matches. Excuse me, both home kits. Those are our lineups. Any new signings? Mackenzie, maybe. Mackenzie had an absolutely shining debut. One of the best debut performances, I think. Hernandez, you want to keep your eye out on him as well. Miller, a bit of a dark horse. Sometimes he does extremely well. Maybe sometimes he's a bit more quiet, but he's still a great player nonetheless. Rock Mockery, Bjarnason as well. Bjarnason, a bot player, has been really good for this Griffins team as well. Lane, a bit shaky at first, but he's sort of gotten rid of that jitters now, and he has 2 consecutive clean sheets, if I'm not mistaken. As for the Rovers team, we have Kask, really decent goalkeeper. Also, just a really nice guy. I really like him, so, big ups to Kask. Grimes as well. Love Grimes. Go give him some love. Don't know if Grimes is in the chat, but yeah, good guy. Love you, Grimes. Some more bots. Kinoshita, he is right here. Very anxious, I'm sure, to see how this match turns out. Jong-un, Da Silva, Bolton, and Sabota. Rounding out the attack. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can get Sam here. Oh, we've had some new people join us. I'll have to send them a message. Okay. 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 Alrighty. I'm gonna bring up the man himself. Maybe we can talk a little bit about how he feels about that match. But yeah, I'm gonna bring on the man himself, Sam. Nearly got his goal. Really gutted he didn't, but it's coming sometime soon. All right, 1 second, guys. Hello.
Alright. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, Sam. Can you guys hear Sam?
I hope they can.
I think they can. Tech technical stuff I think should work it. But yeah, let us know if you guys can hear Sam. But yeah, Sam, while you're here and while we're waiting for some other Rovers and Griffins players to show up, do you want to talk a little bit about how this this absolute just crazy game, I think. Tell us some of your thoughts, man.
Yeah. You know, it, yeah, I cried a little. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man.
It's a tough loss. No, I didn't. Don't worry. It's a it's a tough loss. We definitely had the chances. We just couldn't finish. We weren't able to finish the goals. That's on us. And I think that we deserve to win. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, we we just weren't good enough. You know, it happens. You can't be great in all games.
Yeah. Um yeah, man. I mean, really gutted for you guys that you guys couldn't get a result. I was really ready to scream your goal out in the beginning, but
I mean, yeah, Dimitra just playmaking the first half. I don't know what happened. We couldn't score. I mean, the fans. We really should have put Chess, Dimitra, and Franco in there. I don't know why the bots were like taking the penalties. That hurts.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't think there's like a penalty kick setting. I think the system determines it for you, but I'll snoop around. I'll see what if there's anything.
I mean, yeah, yeah. So that's about it. It sucks. It hurt.
Yeah, but I mean, a really good performance nonetheless. I mean, nothing to cry about. I think you definitely leave with your heads held high, and I don't know, man. Good
Uh,
stuff coming for sure.
Definitely. We know what we have to work on. Stamina, of course, because we're getting subbed off.
Yeah,
That it's really nice. We put all the pressure and then we get subbed off.
yeah. As the stamina comes up, though, that'll change. I think.
Yeah, definitely. All right, game's about to start. Damn, let's see if this one's gonna be as fun as our game. Our game.
I really hope so, man. Although to be fair, it'll be hard to top that. Now, before we begin, just want to make sure. Is the audio okay? Could you guys hear Sam okay? Um, if
Can
not, we
you
can adjust
hear
it.
me clearly as I cry about our loss?
But yeah. But as I was saying, yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I hate penalties with a passion. Uh, my home country sucks at penalties. We always lose on penalties. It's something that I'm just used to. Um, but yeah, man, it's this is football. This is how it goes sometimes, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
I mean, yeah, I love penalties. I think it's the most like fun part of football. That's why I like to practice them a lot.
That is
Yeah, I think
true.
they're funny. I mean, they're fun to watch because they look so easy, but like try scoring an actual penalty.
Oh man, it's a huge like mental uh, like a mental. It's a physical as well as a mental uh, exercise, I think, because players are tired. The goalkeeper might try and do mind tricks on you. Crowd maybe. A
Hmm.
whole bunch of things can race through your mind.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be honest, with the MLS penalties and how they used to be, I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised our country sucks at penalties because like the old MLS penalties, that was just terrible. Like, why, why can't you move? You're not supposed to move.
I don't know, man. That's a whole nother story about. We could talk for years about how the U.S. is doing things.
Oh god.
But let's go ahead and get started. I think you might be behind by just a bit, so we'd love to hear your comments on general things. But yeah, love to have you here, Sam. I'm glad you could join us, and we'll see what this second game has to offer.
Yep. Happy to be here.
All right, guys. Here we go. Everybody ready? I'm not, but let's go.
Neither am I.
Let's go. We'll see how well my computer does.
It's going to blow up.
Yeah. I'll make Sam's volume a bit louder.
Yeah, I mean, anyone can just hear my beautiful voice. Alright, I mean, this game started. We got some initial passes, some passing, of course, as it should be. Looks like the Griffins are in possession. Yeah, they're trying to attack, and they lose the possession.
The Rovers.
No,
That's a foul here. We have
Rovers,
we have a foul here.
Rovers are definitely defending like from the start, definitely from the start.
Yeah, they are playing with the
Wow.
5-3-2, so they are pretty stacked in the back. McKenzie is showing up on the side there. A standout name, I'd say. Kinoshita is on the ball. Head coach in the chat.
Oh, oh, looks like they're going on a counter attack. So yeah, how to commentate because like I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay. Um, as the stream goes by, we'll find our pace. I think there's a foul here. I don't know what that was by Bjarnason, but very interesting.
Wow,
You saw
that
that,
was
yeah?
amazing.
Yeah.
That was just beautiful play.
For those that don't know, the Rovers are playing in green. To the right, the Griffins playing towards the left in their beautiful light. I think that is purple, light purple and white.
What? That's like blue, like light blue.
Yeah, I think
That's
so. Yeah.
that's far from purple, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. Well, yeah, yep.
It's really interesting to see the height dynamic between Jong-un, who is the shortest player in the league, and Sabota, who is the tallest. Really interesting how they're dynamic, I think. Yeah,
What I'm thing is, what I think is interesting is how Griffins are gonna measure up to the unbeaten Rovers, almost the legendary status in the league.
yeah,
They're really good. They're doing their best. So they're gonna if they beat Rovers, it's gonna be a history-making
it
match.
really is. It really is. And I'm glad you pointed that out because I think the Rovers have only been scored on once in the league in 7 games, and they're unbeaten. They lost their clean sheet last game, I think.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
So yeah, if,
I. Jesus, I cannot think of what. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the clean sheets. Yes. Yeah. Well, it's not. It's never easy to keep a clean sheet. So I mean, even if you get like just one, it's. I'd say that's a pretty big accomplishment, especially
yeah,
with these players.
it's a decent header, but it's over the bar. Miller with the first strike, first punch of the game. Unfortunately, didn't have much accuracy on it. They are playing in Spain, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the stadium, if I'm not mistaken, is located in Spain. You guys are getting to see different stadiums in the cup. I think that's fun.
I think we should see Camp Nou, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
No, no particular reason, of course, just for fun.
yeah. Nobody used to play there a lot, and you're not a fan of that said person, so no reason.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who played there.
But yeah, it is a neutral field. I'm glad you pointed that out. Neutral field, no possible interference of the home crowd. Not that there is any, but there you go. It's been a bit back and
I
forth.
mean,
Go ahead.
we've seen that referees can be neutral, like last game. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
I would never be too sure. You know, they
that
like
is
to
true.
make up like balls and like, oh, we kicked him and oh, I
That
don't
is
know.
true. That is true.
So
Yeah, there you go. I think they're yeah they are. They're playing at Mestalla, which is the stadium for Valencia, which I think in real life have been tanking a bit from where they used to be.
I mean, it's La Liga everyone except for Madrid and well Barcelona. Oh, Barcelona's tanking too. So,
Yeah,
but are they?
um,
I'm not sure.
just a bit maybe, but I don't know. They're in a bit of a weird spot.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, it's fun to see other stadiums, to see our teams play on these world-renowned stadiums.
Exactly,
Definitely
exactly,
brings immersion.
exactly. So many big names playing right where our boys and girls and everybody else is sort of playing on this field, this very same fields that some of our biggest players have stepped on.
Definitely. I mean, uh, it's gonna be interesting to see which team qualifies to Champions League
Sorry
and
to interrupt you,
if
man, but Hernandez has a strike. Sorry to interrupt you, man, but Hernandez was blistering through there. Almost had a
yeah,
goal.
I'm seeing it was close. The goalie just barely got it. I was
Indeed,
just
he
about to
did.
say that there isn't much offense. There wasn't much offense, but they're getting on it.
That is true. I think both teams are playing really defensive formations, so
Yeah. I mean, yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be interesting who qualifies for the Champions League and, you know, see them play against Messi's Barcelona, Ronaldo's Madrid, and I don't know what else, you know, who else is going to be there.
yeah, man, I'm so excited for that.
Same. It's going to be interesting. We're probably going to get dunked on, to be honest.
In nice terms.
Yeah. There isn't much offense by neither of the teams, so
Yep.
I'm kind of worried this is going to go to overtime too, but it's too soon to, you know, make any predictions.
Yeah, and Hernandez had a chance there again. I did mention Hernandez is a really good player for the Griffins. I don't think he's notched a goal this season, but
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players. Chess and Franco looked like they had a good, you know, eye for scoring, and look how it turned out for now. They can't really get one in, even if they're life dependent on.
yeah,
So it's changes a lot.
This is a good pass here. Never mind. For some reason, whenever I say something, it just doesn't end up happening. So I should just be quiet.
I feel like you jinxed the previous game with Leyendas. I might blame you for
I
that.
did. Yeah, blame me, man. Yeah. um, but
uh,
yeah, I was just so I was sure that they were gonna win that game, though. I mean, they just looked like they were the team to go by, but they didn't. It's a strike from way out. It might go in. Oh dear, Cask got some palms to it. Very equal
just
indeed.
saying it. I remember something similar happening to Leyendas a long time ago. They weren't too happy about it.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, these goals are dangerous because they're not good, but they can surprise. I mean, it doesn't look like a good shot, but when it goes in, you're like, what the hell happened, man? How did that
Exactly.
go in?
Yeah. Right. That is. This is the cup. This is an entirely new hemisphere of football. It doesn't matter where you are. Um, anything can happen on the day. We saw Norfolk and Leyenda play previously. Mackenzie with a blistering run again. Mackenzie very tiny, but somehow able to make a stand for herself. Bjarnason, the ever-present Bjarnason.
See what he can do. You know, uh, I wouldn't say, or how should I put this? I don't think you can like 100% say who's gonna win, who's gonna. I don't think you can predict it because like in Leyenda's game, they were dominating the first half and I think they lost. So you know you never know, especially with a team like this. Even though Rovers are one of the best teams in the league, Griffins seem to be giving them a hard time.
Yep, exactly. Right, that is. It's just so crucial how people develop their players and sort of tinker and see what works, what doesn't work. Because, no matter how many times you try, eventually you'll settle on something that works.
I mean, you just, as the saying goes, if you don't succeed, you try, and try again. Eventually, you should get it. I mean, at least one win. You'll get at least one win.
Exactly, yeah. So,
But yeah,
not
it looks like there's a lot of midfield play. Oh, sorry for interrupting you, but there's a lot of midfield play so far.
not at all, man. Don't worry. We are doing our best here with technical stuff. So, but yeah, no worries. Yeah, lots of midfield play. Not much attack, which I think is to be expected. Both teams are playing with really defensive formations. That's a nasty foul. A really nasty foul on Hernandez. And it's going to be a booking for Knight. You'll take a look at that, Sam, and that was pretty nasty, I'd say.
I mean, let's see. Oh, that's a red card if you ask me, bro.
Hmm.
Literally, no intention to play the ball, no intention to even touch it. He just, bam, tackled into his legs.
Yeah.
And from behind too. I don't know
Yeah.
how the ref gave him the yellow card.
Well, these are the VPSA refs.
We definitely seen them being a bit shady. I think, maybe there's something going on behind.
A bit shady.
Yeah,
Mockery.
I think Oh,
Sorry, go ahead. The attack's breaking down though, but go ahead.
okay. Uh, I was just about to say there might be some conspiracy behind this. Some coaches maybe slipping a few bucks to the refs.
Maybe you never know. You never know.
I mean, I would know. I am the coach. I mean, I'm not the coach. It's someone else.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, let's hope no one's being paid off. It wouldn't be fun.
It would not be fun. the whole purpose is to create a world outside of the scumminess that is FIFA, which is a whole discussion I don't think we're gonna get into. But
Oh my god, I could talk about it all day.
yeah, so it has the first half has ended 0-0. Not much action, I must say. Um, maybe both teams are maybe waiting for the second half to strike a really huge punch, but very equal, I must say. Both teams are very much in it. What are your thoughts on what you've
I
seen, Sam?
I would disagree. It was a great first half. There was there was a lot of midfield play, but I think the Griffins are so far having the upper hand. I think like I've heard more from their defense than from Rovers. But you know, both teams are playing very like conservative. They're not really in an attacking mood to say the least. So yeah, I would say Griffins are doing better for now, but there wasn't really much pressure so far put on neither of the goalkeepers.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right about that, actually. We see the foul there. I think we'll see another foul here, maybe.
It
Yes.
looks like it.
Yeah. And I think the replays have looped back now. Yes, they have. So,
Yeah.
let's take a look at these stats. Wow, yeah, it looks like you are right. It looks like the Griffins have been pulling more of their punches than the Rovers. We see with the shots, maybe a bit of the possession, but yeah, good call there. Good call there, Sam.
How can you doubt me? I'm the best. You know. But yeah, it looks like yellow cards on both sides. Possession Griffin seems to be a bit better, but it doesn't look like that much. Like 4%, 7%. Free kicks mostly the same. Yeah, except for the shots for the offense. Offense, I think both teams are doing just about the same thing.
All right, good stuff here. We're going to go ahead and get into the second half. We'll see if any players maybe decide to, have a strike. Maybe have a strike from way out. Maybe cross fingers, see what happens. But yeah, let's see.
Yep.
Really hope Bjarnason can pull something out. He's been really good this season. What do you think has been your favorite game so far, Sam?
Uh,
If there is one. I know the scorelines don't really show that much, but
to be honest, the favorite game from the Cups or like all around?
it's just all around. Just what would you say is the most memorable one so far?
Memorable one, definitely for me personally, last 4-0 loss at the start of the season for Leyendas. That was wow.
Hmm.
That was interesting. Another from that again, Leyendas previous match to the penalties. You know, I feel like Leyendas have the most interesting matches because they always seem to either lose really bad or just lose barely enough.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Now Cabral has the ball here. This is a pretty promising position. It's going to be a foul, I think. Really close to the goal. Oh, that's good sportsmanship right there. Darius Miller helping up Knight, if I'm not mistaken. That's some good sportsmanship. We always like to see that.
Not sure what happened there, but alright.
Yes, good fair play. That's what we want to see. Oh, Samuel, my mistake. Sorry. Bolton here. Rovers with maybe their first chance, but Mackenzie is there to snuff it out. I will tell you, Sam, Mackenzie made her debut match day on Monday and came out as the MVP and was really good. This game has already proven their skill.
I mean, excuse me. There's definitely. Oh, we're gonna have a sub already. Didn't expect that. But yeah, it's definitely a some players they debuted like their first game in like they debuted it, right? It's going really well, and then as the season goes, they kind of like calm down. They can't keep the momentum from what I've seen so far.
Mm, that is
So
true.
that's what I'm worried about.
I
They
see.
cannot. They just don't seem to keep the momentum.
That is true. Yeah. Now that I think about it, that might have some merit. I know that Becker was almost the household name for the first few days. Um, there's gonna be a booking here for John Moon. I'm not quite sure what was there. We can always take a look. Yeah, I don't know about that one, ref. But as I was saying,
See?
uh, what was I saying? I forgot.
Well, I don't. I don't even. I don't. Okay. Yeah. About the momentum of the players.
Oh, right.
Becker, you mentioned.
Right. Thanks. Becker was a household name, I think, because he scored. I think he had 2 goals in his first 2 matches, and an assist, if I'm not mistaken. And he sort of petered out a bit in this as the season has progressed. But yeah, I think what you say might be right. Maybe it has to do with like a flair thing, maybe.
I mean, it's probably, you know, since these are 18-year-olds, since these are 18-year-olds, there's a lot of pleasure, yeah, sure, pleasure, pressure put onto you, and in a debut game, it may be stressful, but you're kind of being forced to be good by everyone, having high expectations.
That is true.
So as the season keeps going, you get more matches. It kind of like calms down because there are other players, there are new players, other debuts. So it may just be that reason, like the pressure isn't as big as before.
That
But
is true.
you never know. Maybe they're just taking a break from being the greatest.
Yeah, that is true. And yeah, Joao does put out a good point in the chat. He said that when he debuted way long ago, he also came out man of the match. So very interesting.
Mm, it's possible.
Some good passing here. Thorstein has come on for the Griffins, I think to replace Miller.
I'm not
Also,
liking this. This is, oh,
no, go ahead, go ahead.
okay. I thought it was a goal. Yeah, I'm not liking how uneventful this game is. I mean, I would expect much more, or many more chances from these teams, especially since they're, fighting against the best of the best.
That is true. That is a really good
I,
observation. I think I agree with
I don't
that.
want to be harsh on anyone. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be harsh on anyone. They are 18-year-olds, and they don't have to go all out in the first half or second half.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
But
but yeah, I mean, it seems that yeah, maybe, maybe, maybe I guess maybe holding out until the very end and then sort of maybe sneak out a winner. But yeah,
yeah, maybe Rovers are, since they're the favorites for this match. Like maybe they're just waiting for the right opportunity to strike and take the lead.
that
But
is a
late probably at this point.
that is an also a good observation. And what a that would be very heartbreaking, I think, for the Griffins, who I say are the underdogs of these 2 ties. I think.
We've seen the under. Oh, it's something different. Maybe. Okay. Oh, someone's being sub. Okay. So Derbyshire for Youngsun, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Youngun,
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
Jong-un not being particularly dangerous today, unfortunately. But there you go.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, underdogs, the underdog story is always the most interesting. I don't know if anyone has seen the Olympic ice hockey, but like, I don't want to brag,
Gonna
like
plug
Slovakia won the gold
Slovakia.
medal. Yeah, so like
Oh,
four
this is a good
nil to
chance here.
Sweden. You know, we kinda. Oh,
It's a bit dangerous. Sorry, man.
yeah,
It
fine,
looked
it's fine.
a bit dangerous there. The Rovers were really dangerous in the box. You'll probably see it.
Yeah, actually, don't be afraid to stop me. Just say that there's a chance,
Yeah,
and
sounds
it's
good.
fine. Yeah, like I was saying, the Slovakia won the bronze even though they didn't even qualify for the Olympics for like 8 years so far. So far,
Oh wow.
they totally came back after four or three matches, our first matches ended like 6-0, 6-1, 6-2. And even though we weren't the favorites at all, we won the bronze after we lost 2-0 to Finland.
Hmm.
And the youngest player on our team is the best goal scorer in the whole
I
Olympics.
saw.
So the underdogs are definitely something you should fear. You can never underestimate them because something like this can happen. You know, I can definitely see Griffins just bam scoring one, scoring two, going to the finals and winning the whole thing
What a
just
story
because
that would
Rovers
be.
underestimated
What a story that would be, man.
that.
I'm sure we'd all love a nice underdog story.
Of course.
It has been pretty equal, and we are some 15 minutes away from the 90th minute, surprisingly enough.
Uh,
The Griffins sort of passing it around here. Um, you never know what can happen. You might underestimate the last 15 minutes, but anything can happen. Like we mentioned before, sometimes a goal is all you need.
yeah, sometimes it's oh, there's been subs Mackenzie for Sigurdsson and the other one I didn't see.
Oh, it was
But yes,
it was Grimes for
yeah.
Abraham, I think.
All right. So there you have it, guys. But yes, it's just sometimes about the mentality, like the how mentally prepared you are. Like the Griffins may be going into this just we're winning this. We don't care how long it takes. When the goal is going, it's gonna hit the net. We're ready to win this, and they might actually make it because they're mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. We'll see here. It's a bit shaky in the back from the Griffins after conceding a corner.
I mean, they're looking. I think they're looking decent. They're looking like they can defend in the high pressure situations. Oh, that looked like foul. Not sure. There's a little discussion in the chat.
There is an interesting
Uh,
discussion going on. Maybe I can help clarify. So there's there's a few rules that we have in place. So to make sure that nobody gets any unfair advantage, we make sure that we spread out the players accordingly. This an idea that I was thinking was maybe we could have like a draft, like every week or so, hold a draft, assort players that way. But that's the main idea uh, that the idea, at least for the very beginning of this league here, to ensure that everybody gets a fair shot at going for glory, is that everybody gets equal opportunity to sign people, so nobody has two players while the other one has like 15 or something. But
it would definitely. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it would definitely uh, not be fair if someone brought like this guy was saying 8 of his friends. I think just on his team, he would basically have even subs. I'd say like later subs, and
yeah,
there would be some team who has barely 6 players, so that wouldn't be very fair, would it?
yep, that is very true. It's just to ensure that everybody, has a decent shot at going for glory. We don't want anybody to be uh, like counted out, I guess. It's just to make it fun. And at the end of the day, it is just like a fake world. I mean, it's real in our hearts, I'm sure, especially for Sam. But
Mm.
In the end, we're just here to have fun. Make some good times. Maybe make some new friends, and that's that.
I mean, yeah, it's just chill out, guys. Don't take it too seriously. Like, you can like seriously prepare for a match or for commentating a match in my case, but you know, don't get like too upset if someone just goes to another team or if someone doesn't agrees with your opinion. We're here to have fun. It's obviously not professionally made,
Yeah,
so just kick back, relax, and just wait up. You'll be able
it's
to
a good
buy
cross here.
also
It's a
players
bit
and
bobbled.
subscribers.
A bit of a
Uh,
dangerous cross by the
Ooh,
Rovers to Sabota, who is an absolute tower. So any aerial challenge is very dangerous with Sabota there.
definitely. And I don't wanna like okay. There may be a small update to make inactive players useful. So all I'm gonna say was something I suggested. So if you guys are maybe angry about that, like your players aren't upgrading, w- we might be, talking about that.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of ideas to go through, of course. Also, I will mention that we only started this thing maybe. I mean, I only really started accepting people maybe a month and a half ago, and we started the entire league like 3 weeks ago. So things are really
Mm.
brand new. So always looking for changes. Don't be afraid to let us know what you guys think. You know, yeah,
Yeah, just like don't freak out if we shut you down with your idea. Like that's not gonna happen. There's some things we want to keep maybe authentic, I'd say, or there's something we can't do. So just don't freak out. Enjoy it.
yeah. There you go. Good on you, Sam. So this second half has been pretty mute, I'd say. A few good chances here and there, but I haven't had to interrupt you at every point.
Yeah, but as long as it's not a goal, it should be fine.
But yeah, we can take a look at some of the highlights here. The Griffins, by the looks of it, have been having more opportunities than the Rovers. I really hope we find a winner in regular time. I don't know about going to penalties again because I know that I get really nervous during them. But what can you do?
Really hope. I really hope we're not going to penalties. And excuse me, my headphones ran out of battery. Uh, okay, I'm gonna mute myself for a bit. I'll be right back.
No worries, man. All right, so if we look at these stats, yeah, I mean, only one shot from the Rovers, and it wasn't even on target in 90 minutes. Maybe we might see some more probing runs. Maybe we could see a shot or two. Might be a bit hard though now because of fatigue, but the Griffins seem to have been pulling more of their weight. But yeah, it is going to have to go into extra time. We love extra time. Yes, we do. But yeah, well on you lads. Both teams have been doing all right. But like I said before, we only have one winner, and it's only a matter of finding out who it is. So we're going to go into extra time. Sam will come back at some point, I'm sure. But here we go, boys and girls and everybody. I really should just say everybody. Some standout names, I think, this match. Probably Hernandez. I've seen him have a few chances.
All right, should be good now. Maybe.
Hello.
Yeah. So extra time I see. It pains me to see this
Yeah.
memories, these back memories. But no, I think Dimitra made his debut on penalties. Actually, he scored a beautiful top right corner.
Oh, really?
So Maybe that's why I have a good relationship with McNulty's.
Right, the good old. Was it the very first match or was it the second one where I commentated over it?
I think it was the second one, I'd say. Yeah, the first one was like then
Oh, this is dangerous here. Sabota never going in goal.
never going in goal. It's about right.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, it was a good try, good header. Bit too powerful, but that's fine. You gotta work on it. You gotta train to get better.
Yeah, and Sabota is a menace, I'd say, with headers because of his height. So.
Definitely, it literally
Oh, a bit dangerous there. It's
makes
a.
you.
Oh my. Oh goodness gracious.
Oh, that was a weak kick. I saw that. I mean, a weak pass. Sorry, not the kick.
No man, Lane had an absolute shocker, man.
What a goal though.
We'll take a
Just
look at it here, but Lane buckles under pressure. Oh Lane. Oh Lane.
I mean, as I was saying, as we agreed, Rovers just waiting for an obvious chance. He ran into there. He wanted that goal so badly, and he got it.
Yes, it was, and it came to fruition. We saw there. I think we still got 25 minutes to go. We'll see what the Griffins can pull out here. It's still anybody's game.
We'll see. We'll see. It's
Against.
the
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just wanted to say the Griffins are definitely under pressure right now. So let's see if they break down and get concede another goal, or if they pick themselves up and tie the game.
It sure is, man. Nothing is done and dusted until the very final whistle blows. Anything can happen until then. It's just a matter of whether the Griffins can pull something out here.
I mean, in my life, in my years of commentating, I've seen goals being scored on the last minute, like a few seconds for the end. So
Exactly.
you never know.
Precisely. We'll see how they pull up against this wall that is the Rovers defense.
Yeah. There's someone. Well, no one expected us to be a challenge to the Rovers. That said, it's not true, man. I mean, you did very good at the start of the match. You still are playing pretty well. I think you had a chance. It doesn't matter you've lost. If it doesn't matter if you lose, you made yourself a tough opponent, and like we said like 4 times already, it's still not anyone's game. You can still get a goal. You can still win it.
There's only one goal that separates the two. We have seen some 1-1 ties in the league. But yeah, man, your
Yeah.
team has been really, just really well built here. So
Yeah.
again,
I mean, I think you're. Yeah. Keep going.
I was saying like just like the Leyenda team, like definitely not a performance to hide away from. This is definitely a performance where you hold your heads high and keep going.
Yeah. I mean, you have to imagine. You don't have to imagine. Just take into consideration who you're playing against. It's the freaking Rovers, man. They lead the league. They considered the best right now. So this is a good performance on your side. And I mean, I wouldn't give up. Don't give up, because you can definitely still tie the game and maybe even win it. I mean, there has to be a winner.
And if not in the short term, definitely in the long term as well. I mean, if you just keep chipping away, fighting every day, then success eventually comes.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Leyendas. I mean, they have tough games. They're not really doing their best. They're not the luckiest, but you still see them going out, doing their best, giving it all, pressuring the opponents,
Hmm.
even though they lost like 4 matches. So you just have to try.
I think we're approaching the end of the first half of this extra time here. Rovers are leading by the just and necessary. The Griffins, I think, are a bit bitter not to be a little bit more into this match. But we'll see what these last 15 minutes have to offer.
Yeah, definitely. There's someone saying, your phrase only Leyenda, or I think main phrase only Leyenda and the Griffins. What about us other teams? First of all, this game is Rovers versus Griffins, so we're talking about that. And second of all, I did just come off as a head coach of Leyendas. It was a tough loss, and I am shook, so I'm gonna talk about it. I'm sorry for that. It's hard to be neutral at this point. That's my mistake. I apologize.
It's okay, man. It's to be fair, it is a really, really tough way to go out in any case on penalties, which is essentially a lottery, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. Yeah, the other teams, they deserve a mention, but it's hard for me to mention them right now.
That's okay, man. It's completely understandable. But I think you are right. The Rovers seem to have waited to strike in this extra time here by pulling out some three more shots. The Griffins unable to see through to any shots at all in this first half of extra time.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. It's still 15 minutes. They might actually get back in the game, score a tying goal, and maybe win in the penalties.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, Dragos are the last place, and that's kind of the reason no one talks about them. That is true.
Oh,
But it doesn't matter anything. Just keep trying, keep going on. I mean, you'll you'll succeed eventually. So you just can't give up. You won't go far if you just keep saying like, "Oh, we're the last place. Oh, we can't win anything." That's not how we win.
that is very true as well. I just feel so bad for Lane because Lane had two brilliant performances. Like after restructuring of a formation, he kept two clean sheets, I think. But he concedes in the worst possible way for a goalkeeper to concede. It's just heartbreaking
Yeah, definitely.
because
Okay. Yeah.
if it was a goal from open play, then maybe. But I really don't think it's a bit unjust for that to happen. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm just gonna like end the discussion in chat. Yes, we're not talking about the other teams. First of all, they're not playing. Like I said, second of all, I am the head coach of Leyenda, so I am kind of centered around that whole thing. And it's I'm just talking about them because I'm really salty about it. So yeah, that's definitely my fault, guys. Just uh, don't worry. When the other games come, we'll talk, of course, about other teams. But just chill out. Don't take it too seriously. I'm a human too. We're all humans. Zach is human too, and we have emotions, and the emotions are running high right now. And yeah, some guy said that you guys are first place. Landers are actually fourth place. We're going down, so I feel your pain. But like I said, just don't give up. Just it's a sim league,
Yeah,
Calm down, chill out, keep trying. You'll get it eventually, and if not, then you can always transfer to another team if someone wants to pick you up.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say to it. So like, yeah, sorry, it's my fault, my emotions.
No problem,
You
man.
guys are right.
No problem. We're happy to have you here regardless. Really fun to commentate with you. We do have Sabota here, Bolton, with the Rovers.
Looks
Björn,
like a good chance.
yeah, Björnsen was good there. I know she's in the chat, so I'm happy I'm sure she's happy she's able to see her player in action. Oh,
Definitely.
tempers are flaring up. Mockery and Derbyshire having a go at each other. Emotions are running high, um, as Sam mentioned. It is a cup
The refs,
semifinal.
just the refs are relentless, to say the least.
Cabral.
5 or 6 minutes, or like probably 30 minutes left since I'm delayed.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, there's about
w-
4 minutes left.
yeah. So like let's say 4 minutes left at this point. There's still Griffins are not giving up. They are fatigued. You can see both teams are fatigued. You can
Absolutely.
definitely see it on the performance.
This is a
There's been
good ball there. Lane, safe hands there from Lane. And I think this
mhm.
match might end in a victory for the Rovers, but we'll see what happens. Time is running out.
Maybe Griffins score a last minute goal. Let's see.
Maybe they just have to take it away now and then make something of it immediately, or else I think that might be game over. And I think it is.
Yeah,
I think after this, once this play ends, then it will be game over.
I think that's the game.
And there we have it. Rovers just barely getting what they need to go through to the finals. Um, really, just really gutted for Lane. I think. Um,
Yeah,
I think really
he
that's really upsetting. I think for Lane, because as a goalkeeper, you spend your entire game fighting for the opposition not to score, and then for the opposition to score because of your fault is just heartbreaking. I think, but
it is. He's gonna have a tough talk with his coach probably.
it is. But again, a very commendable performance by both teams. Griffins definitely pulling in their weight, and like I said before, the Griffins can go home high. Sorry, can go home with their heads.
Can
I
go
hope they
home
don't
high.
go home high. What I meant to
Yeah,
say was, it's a performance that I think the Griffins really should be proud of. Really, they pulled in their weight. They got to the semifinals for a reason. They did beat, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Oslo Royals in the quarterfinals. Here we see the mistake by Lane that cost them the semifinals.
it hurts to see it again. It hurts me. It hurts them. It's
It'll hurt you if you're if you're a fan of football, man. It's really
it will
heartbreaking.
hurt you no matter what. This is just you see these players giving their all, the emotions, they're trying, they're doing their best, they're holding against the best of the league, and then you just make a simple mistake. He probably didn't expect him to like rush him basically because this not what usually happens. So
Exactly. Yeah.
it hurts, yeah. But yeah, like my buddy here said, it's definitely a good performance from Griffins. You deserve to go home with your heads held high. But Rovers just the better team, had better players at, at the end of the day.
They just.
Their players had the courage.
Yep. They did what they needed to do.
Yep.
Let's see. For man of the match, Kinoshita was given it for the Rovers. We can look at the stats here.
I mean, it's tough to say because I'm kind of drifting towards Lane. He did his best, even though he failed. He did his best.
That is true. I don't know. Hmm.
It's hard because like there wasn't one single player like stood out like for real. Like this guy was the best. Both teams had great performances. Griffins in the first half, Rovers in the second one, and the extra time they were just both fatigued, so there wasn't anything, you know,
Yeah.
mm, great to say the least.
Yeah. Definitely. Um, Derbyshire credited with the goal. He did get subbed on for, I believe it was Jong Moon or Sabota, one of the two.
Someone wants to see Hernandez stats.
Yeah, good idea. And Hernandez was getting a 4.5. I think that's a bit too harsh.
Definitely, Hernandez was at the start of the game. He was a beast.
Yeah.
2 shots, shots on target one. Yeah, 21 passes. Damn.
Yeah, for a forward, that's very involved.
Yeah, I mean Hernandez might be a contender for the man of the match. I gotta be honest, I really don't know. I really don't know who could it be.
If we take a look at Rock Mockery's stats, these are pretty good stats.
Look at those passes, man. 180 meters covered for 39 minutes.
This dude was everywhere. The entire field is lit up.
Mockery just 9 interceptions. Okay, 2 fouls, but 38 passes from those 32 were made.
Let's look
The
at
stats are looking interesting. Bjornsson.
yeah, we can take a look at Bjornsson. Yeah, I think Mockery might have been robbed there. Because if we take a look at
Mockery,
Kinoshita,
yeah.
definitely not as many passes, but very much a presence in the midfield.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. There's 7 interceptions. He did run 200 meters for 37 minutes. That's a lot.
Yeah. Hernandez, yeah.
Let's see Bjornsson.
Yeah, let's look at Bjornsson. Bjornsson had a pretty decent match by the looks of it. Those are pretty good stats, I must say.
Just saying them, 30 passes, 28 made, 7 interceptions. Yeah, I mean, this is hard. I think Mockery is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I think so too. Just because, just by the looks here, 9 interceptions. I mean, we've already seen a fair share of, like good peak performances, and this one is up there, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, he did get a foul, but like, I think that he compensated for it with his performance.
Yeah, definitely. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and write these stats down.
All right. I'm gonna unfortunately have to go.
No worries, man.
You know, it was fun.
It was definitely fun. Really appreciate you coming here. I'm sure that everybody in the chat really appreciated you here, and yeah, it was really fun commenting this match with you. Maybe we can get together for the final or something.
Yeah, I mean, fun. Fun. Yeah, fun. That's all. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm happy I could be here. I'm happy we found a way to get it working.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Thanks for having me here. Thanks for chat. Thanks for accepting me, I guess. Dimitra Goat, I agree. This guy knows what's going on. I'll definitely be back, so don't worry. I'll be back. I just have to go because like it's kind of like 10 after midnight, so I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, of course, man. Have a good rest, and yeah, see you later.
Yeah, see you guys.
All right, everybody. That was Samuel Dimitra. He's been here for a while now. He was here, I think, when there were like some 20 or between 15 and 20 people in the server. So yeah, really happy he could come here. I hope he brought some good commentating, good points of views. He mentioned a lot of things that I missed. So yeah, overall, awesome guy. I really like him, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed his commentary, and I hope you guys enjoyed the two matches here. Uh, we we had two winners. It had to come to the penalties for the first match. Norfolk ran out winners in a 4-1 encounter. We thought it would have been the same case for the Rovers and the Griffins, but unfortunately, just a dreadful nightmare by the goalkeeper allowed Rovers to take the lead and maintain it, and that's all they needed, really. So in the finals, we'll have Norfolk um, and Rovers. I think it'll be a pretty good match. I'm really excited to see who the winner will be. Um, and yeah, going to go ahead and write these stats. But Rock Mockery is going to take accolades for this game's man of the match. Uh, but definitely the scoreline doesn't reflect the performance. Uh, Rovers should definitely be happy with their performance. Just keep grinding away, keep improving, keep talking to each other. You know, make connections, and you guys will go far. There's nothing that can't be done without hard work. All right, that'll do it for me today. Um, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time as usual, for the first match of the second half of the season. Already there, I'm really happy with the way things have been going so far. And yeah, we'll see what the rest of the season has to offer. The first ever season. Catch you guys later. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Take it easy. Bye bye.